Hi, and thanks for dropping in with me. I just want to talk about, teachers of color. As an African American woman, I grew up, as a young person in the Midwest. And my experience in the Midwest was cold, for one, but it was halted around my 11th grade year when my parents divorced, and my mom moved me and my sisters and brothers to a little bitty town about this big called Spartanburg, South Carolina. And when I got to Spartanburg, I felt like a fish out of water. It didn't, the climate was really good, but other than the climate change, I really struggled a lot in Spartanburg because I didn't know anyone there. My mom had taken a job there, and I was forced to go to a school, that didn't have any of my friends there. And so I just remember being in the 11th grade, very much so, wanting to quote people, right? Not wanting to quote, Shakespeare, but definitely wanting to quote Tupac Shakur or Ice Cube. Like I always had some poetry in my ear at that point. And when I got to school, it just felt like, the teachers that I was surrounded with and, the literature that they were putting in front of me just did not speak to my soul until I met Miss Hardy. Miss Hardy was an African American woman. She taught literature. I was not in her literature class. I actually was in her homeroom class. And I just felt like, she was 6 foot tall, plain Jane, like very quiet woman, but very tall. So like you knew her when she walked into the room, but she didn't take up a lot of space in the room. And so in our homeroom class, I would just kind of like lay my head down, listen to music, on the slick, or like I said, just kind of in my head, have songs going on in my head. And I remember Miss Hardy coming and just sliding me a book. She slid on my desk Toni Morrison's Beloved. And then, the next time she slid a poem by Maya Angelou. She just kept putting in front of me African American writers and African American literature that really helped me to form my own identity. And I'm about to cry and see myself as just valuable. And so I just want to, give a shout out one to Miss Hardy for just investing in me and having expectations for like who I could be as a person and, getting literature in front of me. But also I want to say that African American teachers matter. And so as we think of school and as we think of like how we need to do, this work, like I, encourage school districts to find the Miss Hardys of the world and make sure that you hire them. Yes, because we need them. Thanks.